Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the first morning ramble in quite some time. And it's a little bit of a cheat because I'm in Estonia today, and it's actually about 2 in the afternoon in Estonia. But I figure that makes it about 4 in the morning back in LA. So it's still kind of a morning ramble. And I just had an interesting experience, and I just wanted to kind of talk it through with you. So I was in a cafe, and it had signs outside, the oldest cafe in Estonia. And opposite from where I was, there's a wall of handmade art and posters protesting the war in Ukraine. And I had this thought come to mind that's been coming up a lot lately, and 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 it's this question: is it okay to be happy when there's a lot of crap going on in the world? And you could extend that: is it okay to be happy if there's a lot of crap going on in my life? Is it okay to be happy if there is a lot of crap going on in the lives of people I care about? And I could just hear the thinking in my head making all the arguments for why it was selfish or um, naive or lots of things, and not all in my own voice. I have other people's voices in my head too. But as I was thinking about it, this feeling of what I can only describe as delight popped up in me. And it just bubbled up. I didn't try to create it. I wasn't thinking I must create delight. I, and I realized immediately that it's a silly question, even though I was very caught up in it just a few moments before. Because if we think of happiness as a logical thing, if we think of it as being happy about or happy with, then I think there's a legitimate debate. But if we recognize that good feeling, having good feeling in yourself, delight, well-being, peace, calm, whatever words you would have for those wonderful feelings that just come up in us from time to time, the feelings that if you look at a baby, you just kind of feel that must be what they're feeling when when they're not hungry and tired and wet and all that stuff. The idea that my delight could in any way harm the planet or harm another, that my good feeling could in any way stop me from caring, suddenly seemed bizarre. And sometimes the universe likes to illustrate a point, and at that point somebody at the next table leaned over and asked me if I spoke English and asked for help with something that I was able to give them. And then I kind of went back to my musings and went, wait a minute. Like, my good feeling did not interfere with my wanting to help, nor did my thoughts about what's going on in the world, which don't feel so good and are there and are relevant, but have nothing to do with happiness, have nothing to do with innate well-being, have nothing to do with the feelings of delight that bubble up in us from time to time when we're not pushing them down with a lot of very heavy thinking. So that's it. That's just what I was musing on. I've come to my conclusion, and I'd love it if you would share what you're seeing and what you've seen about that, or what you see if you consider it now in the comments section below. Have fun, learn heaps, and I will hopefully talk to you in less than a couple months. I think that's how long it's been. Bye for now.